back to the main menu, and we're going to delete that bloke because he was just a test character, and we're going to wait for our dashboard to pop up. Dashboard. Dashboard. There you are. Trixie dashboard. Right, I also need to mute my Discord because I'm an idiot and I generally forget to do this, and then I end up with Ghost LPs trolling me throughout the stream. So just mute that. There we go. Where is my... Let's tweet that to the masses. And so this is Diablo, this is Project Belzebub. This is a mod about which I should have a lot more information than I presently do have. We can show the credits, however. That doesn't really tell us anything more. Nope, this is just the Blizzard devs. Well, this is what happens when you go live without actually researching something because you're too keen to actually play the game. Anyway, I will credit this in the YouTube video description with the developers. This is a bloody awesome looking mod. It changes so much to resemble... When you're ready, thank you. It's quite deafening at my end. I don't know how it balances out in the levels in OBS. I've tested the sounds and it seems reasonably okay. But yeah. Anyway, so what this does is it replaces a lot of the game, or updates I should say, a lot of the game content to match Diablo 2. It borrows a lot of Diablo 2 content, and but also keeps a lot of the flavour of the original. I've knocked around for a little bit, but I haven't played a whole lot. But we are going to play one of the new classes introduced by the mod. We're going to play a Necromancer, and of course I always name them. Really? There we go. Okay, we just make that go away. Straight away you'll notice, even though this is just vanilla Diablo, we have... Oh, we don't have a run or walk meter? Apparently not. I'm tempted to futz with that resolution, but I'm not going to while I'm streaming because, dear God, that could cause a lot of damage. And we've got some stashes here. We've got a private stash and a trade stash. I'm not sure why we've got a private trade stash because I don't think this works very well in multiplayer. How much gold do we start with? The usual 100 gold pieces.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
So trading and repairing, they've basically replaced the previous interface with the same one we had in Diablo 2. I don't know if it compares. Let's see, will it compare? No, it doesn't compare with what you're using, but it's still I think it's a step up. It also introduces a lot more content. There are a lot more items that it brings in. For example, belts we can see right away. It also introduces a lot more quest content. Oh, hello, Geed.
Greetings.
Oh, we can gamble. I didn't know this. Okay, well that makes me happy. We should talk to people this time.
Thank goodness you returned.
Nope, we all know about that dialogue. We don't care about that dialogue.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
We can identify, we can gossip. I'm actually just going to lift my headset just a bit off my head because it's extremely loud at my end. Waypoints? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well. Oh, joy, we've got the butcher.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. Bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Your death will be avenged.
Oh yeah, and the classes that it introduces, they're basically just pitch-shifted voices from the originals, which is comical at best. So we're just gonna... Actually, do we have Hellfire content? No, we don't. But as far as I'm aware, it does add a lot of additional world to the game. Oh my god, they're named now. I don't think we can tip them, but they're named. That's cool. That's a thing. 10 out of 10. Anyway, let's get down and kill some things.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
I will never not find that hilarious. Okay. So gold. We're going to swap away from our Staff of Healing. We've got a Raise Zombie spell, which we're going to set as our off mouse button. That's our skill, apparently. What does that cost, I wonder?
I cannot get there from here.
I have mixed feelings about the text there. I love it, but only because it reminds me of Divine Divinity. And that is the game that I will let's play instead of this. Now let's see. There's no options. That makes me sad. I wanted to change my... I'm playing in multiplayer. No. Heal others, I suppose you normally only see in multiplayer. Okay, well let's see what this thing's gonna cost us to cast. So we can only have the one running at a time. Okay, that's the thing. Oh hey. About him, zombie. He's not doing too well, is he? Nope. Generally speaking, we don't want to be getting into melee combat too much. I haven't done a great deal of research into this mod because I do want a lot of it to be blind. Oh, Holy Bolt. That's a skill that we will definitely want for down here. Let's see. F5, F6. Oh, we've got all of our quick slots. That makes me happy. We can't save our game though, so... It's not a permadeath thing, but it is a Diablo 2-esque. We'll have to come down and recover our corpse thing. About which I have some very mixed feelings. Pinch the stabbing implement. I'm gonna hand you a little experience meter at the bottom of the screen. We'll just let him take care of those. There's some serious Diablo 2 spells there. Ow! Oh god, we're gonna have our first death already. That was not what I meant to do!
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Okay, run away! Fortunately, the way up to town is right here. So we'll just go up and we'll get Pepin to heal us. So how did we go? 3 hit points. We haven't died yet, at least. Go away, Geed.
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
Right, so that's another quest. What else can we get from
What
him?
ails you, my friend?
Yeah. It's nice having the visual of what they do and don't have on them, though. Of course he doesn't.
Well, what can I do for you?
Sell you guys. Okay, oh my god, and that sounds straight out of Divine Divinity too. Or the original Divine Divinity also. Hello, priest, you're new.
All I can do now is pray for us all.
Or you could pick up a stick and start whacking things, just saying. Down we go. Okay, so we've got no mana, but at least we've got some hit points to rub together again. And if this game keeps up the way it's going, Divine Divinity is probably going to find itself at the top of my things to let's play next list.
I cannot get there from here.
But you just did. Right, so nothing in there. These guys are probably going to push our shit in. Nope. Bye, zombies. Nice knowing you. I'm gonna bravely run away. Oh, what else do we have that we can use? Sweet stuff. Oh, we got a staff of healing. Oh, my right mouse button is gonna be the death of me. Oh, hello, Ring. That's nice and early to find you. Well, it seems like the zombie spell really is just fodder. I was hoping for the Divine Divinity level up sound, but we'll live. It's gonna get annoying though. Oh, another ring. Are they just non-magical? Oh no, they are. Well, how about we not wear the potentially cursed items, you fuckwit? Aren't you a mage with some kind of arcane experience here? Oh, it's shiny. Let's put it on. My god. How are you still alive? Some more gold. And we'll just go back to smacking these things. Non-magical, but it'll be useful when we come up to the butcher, because I cheese that so bad. I'm unashamedly going to use the exploit where you trap him in a stairwell and pelt him with everything you've got. Another book of Heal Other. Why do I need Heal Other? Holy bot, I'll take that. How are we for gold? We could afford to thing. I like these. A bit more information than you used to get. I'm going to put the early points into strength because I want to be able to upgrade my armor to something fairly reasonable fairly quickly. Ow! No, we don't get more skills. We don't get new spells yet. We've got a 6th page in our book. I'm sure that the original only had 4 pages. Hey guys. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, a magical club. No, yes, a magical. Man, that blue is so subtle. It's gonna be the death of me. We have stairs down. No, oh my god. What do we want? We want... Oh, we've got enough gold to identify our stuff now, so let's go do that. I'm curious as to what these rings are. Can we work it out ourselves? No, we don't get the properties. The original Diablo, you could actually put an unidentified magic item on, and get some of the perks. For example, you would get oh no, I take that back. I'm thinking of you would get, for example, if you had a helmet, you could put on the helmet and you would get the benefit of the armor class, but you wouldn't get the actual item properties. That was especially useful with a unique item called Damarung, because it was a helmet with an AC of 60, which is absolutely phenomenal in the original Diablo. And you could wear that, and it wouldn't penalize. I believe it reduced your light radii to 0. It reduced your light radius to 0, or it reduced all of your resistances to 0. I never recall which. But you could wear it and get the benefit of the armor class without taking the penalty to your stats. So it was always important, and you could tell which one it was because you would still know the AC when you picked up the item, even unidentified. Man, I miss some of those old unique items. That said, I'll be happy if we manage to find us a godly plate of the whale. Okay, well, I'm kinda glad I came back and cleared that room, kinda meh. But we were on our way up and out anyway, so... yeah. Back up to town. We will get a spell shortly that makes that a lot easier. But for now, let's see.
Hello, my friend.
Identify.
Stay a while and listen.
Ring of Dyslexia, clumsy. Oh my god! So we made a loss there, and that's what I mean. Resist fire, -1 to magic, -9 chance to hit, -65% enhanced damage. So yeah. That's cursed.
Well, what can I do for you?
He'll still give us a decent amount for that. Fine. I'm not going to complain about that. He doesn't give us anything for that though. Understandable, I guess. Now, I'm curious, do we have belt slots? We do, that makes me happy. We've got 5. Hopefully they multiply in the same way as Diablo 2, which would mean that we've got potentially 5 to 20 potions at ready, as opposed to the 8 that you had in the base game. Healer! Heal myself.
What ails you, my friend?
The propensity of NPCs to wander freely around town is going to irk me, I can say that now. Come here. Yep. Skeletons in a barrel, apparently. Scroll of Inferno, that's a meh enough spell. We'll use it. That's all it does. I wonder, can we... No, that makes me sad. In Diablo 2, you could input a console command that tricked the game into into setting the game's difficulty, and so you had 8 people playing, which meant that everyone, yes, the monsters were tougher and dealt more damage, but they also gave a lot more experience. Alas, we can't do that. No Heart of Fury mode for me. We shall persevere all the same. Smack, 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 smack. Was he a captain? Oh, yes. We're meant to get a bit more information about them after we've killed so many. Maybe we have to kill 30 now to get that. It used to tell you whether or not they had resistances or immunities once you've killed so many, which is a nice touch. So it suggested that the player character was sciencing at least a little bit there. Oh, hello, magical small axe of probably rusty sadness and failure. We can hold the mouse button down. That is nice. That is a feature I like. If only because my right mouse button's already sad enough. I don't want my left one joining it. I like my mouse. I don't want to have to buy a new one yet. Clicks frantically to open a chest. Magical leather armor. I see that room full of skeletons. I love the lighting. Well, we can get the AC of 12 if we truly want it. Once we've identified it, of course, it is what it is. I'm not too fussed about using up the healing charges on our staff either. I'm sure the staff is only going to be worth a pittance to anyone who'd buy it. Come back here. Oh, we forgot. Oh, we can identify more things.
Not enough mana.
Grab that. Grab that. Where's our staff of healing gone? Okay, so I don't want that as F1, I want that as F2. F1 I always have as Town 4. Mana potion. Hey there, Sunniff, thanks for the host. What was that? What was that just about? We can come back for that, we'll come back for that. They're defending themselves somehow. Why don't we get the perk that the monk has of being able to smack things 3 in a row? It has. Life has been quite busy and kept me away from streaming for a little bit, but such is life. Otherwise, no, I've been really good, thanks. How about yourself? Scroll of Identify. We're going to put it towards that armor. Resurrect, I don't care about, but we're going to see what it's worth to sell. Identify, we will use it on the armor because, hey, it's not cursed. Things are finally coming up Millhouse. AC3, AC2, so you're an upgrade as well. And of course it's trapped. I think we've more or less covered this level now. Let's have a look. It's a lot smaller than I recall. Maybe there's something down here that leads to another bit. Normally they're quite large squares. But probably the mod's gone and changed the way that the level generation happens as well. Hopefully they will get bigger and more complicated then as we go along. Really excited to see how the game has changed. Oh, well, there's loot. There is loot afoot. We need to get that loot. Yeah, tasty loot. I think I'm gonna push tab for my show things on the ground, and can't change my key bindings in this, or at least I haven't worked out how to yet. I'm sure there's a config file to play with.
Where would I put this?
Got some ideas, but you don't want to hear them. Cloak will be worth more than a cape, marginally. AC7, AC12. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over that other thing, but we presently lack a scroll of town portal, so we're going to stroll around the long way so that we can offload this stuff rather than have to play all of the second level and potentially however long it takes to get a scroll of town portal before we can actually sell anything. But as of the next level, aside from things that we can use to fill an inventory slot, like if we found a mundane helm, we'd use that. Otherwise, I'm only picking up magic stuff once we go down those stairs. Of course, knowing me, I'm probably not going to be able to tell the difference between the pale baby blue that this one uses for, hey, we're a magic item, and the white of the mundane things, so I'll probably fail a few times. But that's kind of why we're here. I see that waypoint, and every time I'm wondering now whether or not town portal is even a
Hello,
thing.
my friend. Stay a while.
Are you any good? Are you any good? Yes, you're any good. What are you? Fine. Eh. But it's better than cursed.
Well, what can I do for you?
So, can we right click? Can we control click? No. Shift click? No. Okay. So it's just pick them up and drop. We really could have probably left that club. 62. Of course you don't, so we'll sell that to Adria. We'll repair everything. Ouch, that hurt. What have we got? Caps that I don't terribly care about. Yeah, we might as well keep our stuff. We've got 17 more free heals. Might as well use them while we have them. So, Adria, you want our resurrection
I sense
scroll?
a soul in search of answers.
Free mana! Oh, that makes me happy. That's new. That's gone. Staff of the Mind. No, I'm happy with my healing staff at this end of things. Dark Pact and Firebolt. One of which we can afford. Inferno, Identify. Identify. Town Portal is in fact a thing. Well, as tempting as Firebolt is, Town Portal presently is more useful, so I'll grab that. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that they don't stack, and we'll recharge our staff, why not? Okay. So, we can now, F1. There we go. And back down we go. So at least now we'll be able to come and go a bit more quickly, even if we do repeatedly fill up on stuff that should hopefully at least cover the... No, it's not going to be any better than what we're wearing. It should at least cover the cost of a fresh town portal scroll each time. to level 2. This is now officially the furthest I have played in this mod. I don't know what I expected. Yay, ranged attackers, exactly what we were hoping for. Eat Holy Bolt. This is Project Belzebub. This is a fairly old one. I believe that was referred to me by Ghost LPs. And it imports a lot of Diablo 2 game mechanics into the original. I'm playing this blind. I have not done a huge amount of research other than looking into the usual stuff that everyone does when they first find out about a game. You know, what loot can I find, basically. And so I'm not hugely knowledgeable about it. I want it as much to be a blind experience. Oh, we've got a unit. We've got a unit. Ah! Okay. First death. We should have a death counter. I need to find out how I do that. Start in town. Okay, so that's one Diablo 2-esque mechanic. We have to go get our corpse. Oh, hey,
You're
what?
over. Psst. Chamber Butcher, the From Spell Portal Town the cast. Saying am I what see?
Right. Okay, so we had a stroke, and we're just going to mosey on this way and not make eye contact. We'll swap to Holy Bolt. Yeah, I like my gameplay, my first playthroughs, to be as blind as humanly possible, so I deliberately don't know a great deal other than this does add a lot of Diablo 2 mechanics. It seems to be adding a lot of extra content, both in terms of the items that we can find, as well as, I understand, there are whole extra levels. I think it adds about as much space as I think as maybe Hellfire. It doesn't have the Hellfire content though, it's a solely Diablo mod. Okay, so that's not a unique, it's just a...
Not enough mana.
Hey, Mufasa. Poor Mr. Blackwell's not feeling too awesome at the moment. We're up to 2 deaths. How you doing, Mufasa? I'm wondering if I can lay a town portal at the bottom. We still got our gear. Why am I so stressed about finding my corpse? What's the point? Oh no, we die. It's a mild inconvenience now. Huh. So we don't even really need to be fussed about laying a portal.
Not enough mana.
Back up. Yep, I have finished the original Diablo / Hellfire with all of the original classes, including the Barbarian that existed in early versions of Hellfire. That was an experience in pain and suffering. Let's see, we want to heal up. Alright, back up, back up. Get him away from the stairs if you do nothing else in this life. I don't care if he dies again, I just don't want to be stuck at the stairs. Man, those things have some hit points. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced certainly has piqued my interest. I played the hell out of the originals. And I think I finished the second one? I know I got bloody close. I remember there were enemies casting Time Stop, which is generally the hallmark of an end boss in those games. Also, screw any boss that casts Time Stop right in the ear with a cactus sideways, no loot. But I don't remember actually finishing Neverwinter Nights 2 now that you bring it up. Now that I bring it up. Huh. Do we have any better spells? No, we don't. Oh hey, zombie, you might be a thing. if we've actually managed to kill anything that we can res. Oh my god. Clicking out of my window there. Yeah, I found Windows 7 was not any more cooperative, honestly. The saving grace was that this mod seems to... It changes the graphics enough that it's now compatible with modern everything.
Not enough mana.
They're just immune to cold, maybe.
Not enough mana.
No, they just got a fuck ton of hit points. And of course, you're
Not enough mana.
regenerating faster than anything else. I need to find a doorway I can bottleneck them. Yes, then I stand a snowball's chance in hell. Might as well grab that. Oh my god, next death. Hit points, that'll be a thing. Oh my god, that door would be so good right now. This is crazy. Oh my god, yeah. Finds doorway, it's the butcher. Like that poor unlucky Ranger in the memes. I rate it. This is as far as I'm going. It's, I've typed in my name and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. That being said, I'm questioning my choice of character right now. Let's see, we really need to get through. There it is, it's dead. Okay. On the bright side, we led them away from the stairs up and down. That's the thing. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, really wishing I bought that book of Firebolt now. Something I don't want to do though is come back and clear level 1 again. If we may not have much choice though, just to grind another level. That's why I'm streaming this. It is why I made the deliberate choice of streaming this, because it's a Diablo game, and every Diablo game has an element of grinding to it, which is far better suited to a stream than a Let's Play. Even though I remember rejoicing throughout my main Discord group when I found a Diablo that I could record in Fraps in Windows 7. Come here so I can smack you with my stick. Thank you. I feel like a big man now. Club. Really? I got nothing. Right, we're going to drop back to the menu. Oh, it adds in new difficulties as well. I don't know whether those add any additional content. I just know that there are additional difficulties which we will endeavour to play through. Yeah, I know.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
I'll never get tired of that. The additional classes that this game that this mod introduces are all based on Diablo 1 classes. And so, for example, there's an assassin which is based off the rogue. And her voice is just the pitch shift version of the rogue. I'm sure it's as hilarious as this. Kind of thinking the barbarian would have been the way to go for chipmunk fighter voice. Live and learn. Yeah, I think we're going to grind another bit here before we even think about level 2. Which is a shame because there were unique monsters there and I wanted to smack uniques. I love killing uniques. I always hoped for... There was a unique item. There was a unique sword, the Ice Shank, in the original Diablo. And I found it once. And I accidentally sold it. It's generally rubbish. It's not a particularly wonderful item. But I had it and it was like, yeah, I've got a unique. And I hoarded every unique item I ever found back then. I never restarted the world. I played through and that was it. Because I was friggin' 15, if that. No, I was 12. I was 12. And so it was a thing. But then I accidentally sold it because of the way that the menu system was and I wasn't paying any attention. It's my own stupid fault. I've never found it since, but every time I kill a unique, or I find Garbad the Weak in Diablo 1, I get my hopes up ever so slightly that I'll get it again. And I say Garbad because for anyone watching this who doesn't know who Garbad the Weak is, he's an NPC on level 4. He comes across as a timid satyr. You find him, you chat him up, and he'll give you an item. He's like, leave me alone and I'll give you this to GTFO. And you take it, and you continue to harass him because he put out once. And he eventually goes, I get stuffed, I've got this other item, and it's more powerful and I'm going to keep it. But the first thing he dropped was that unique sword. The second one was a magical flail. It was absolute rubbish. So that's my when I was a boy type story for the night. I'm sure I have many more. Actually, the way movement works in this, that's a thing that I've never been a huge fan of in Diablo, but I get why it works that way. So the game, you can see on the map here, the world is basically split up into square tiles. You move from one tile to another. I'm not sure how the game works out, whether you're in one tile or the next, whether your character has to be completely across into the next one, or whether if you're only halfway there or not, it rounds you off back to the tile that you're in when you get hit. But getting hit basically drags you right back, unless you've successfully made it into the next tile. That makes running away from things very difficult when you're, for example, a really squishy necromancer in a room full of things that have a relatively higher ability to hit things than you have the ability to run away from things. Hunter's bow, we'll grab that. We're at level 1, so my picking up non-magic items thing doesn't kick in yet. Also, we want money so that we can buy a spell of hopefully killing something next level. But I remember I was a fighter? Was a fighter or a mage? Can't remember what character class I was playing, but I was on level 13, the original Diablo, and I managed to get myself stranded in a corner like this, with steel lords on either side of me, absolutely pounding into me, and I was taking every hit, and I thought, oh crap, this is unbeatable, I'm gonna spam the load, and I accidentally saved my game there. You only had the one save slot per character back then, so I was royally boned. It took weeks of table flipping and trying to keystroke my way out of there as quickly as I could before I finally managed to warp my way out. And then I did that, and then I put the game aside for about 6 months before I played it again, and then I went and finished that character. But lots of little traumatic stories. I don't know, does anyone in chat have anything memorable about this game, or one of the other Diablos to
Where would I put
share?
this?
Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble like the elderly gentleman that I am, which I'm sure nobody wants. Let's see, where'd that magical bow go? You're worth more than a club. Buckler's probably not really worth it too. I should be using that secondary weapon slot too, to at least carry things. Didn't mean to attack him, but okay, I'll take it. Of course, starting a new game also means that I think we lose the quests that we had previously. Oh no, we've still got them. So they still exist in this world. I wonder if they're just persistent now. That was close. Also, our armor, I think, it has seen better days. We'll have to run up and fix that. Potion of red. Red's a fruit, right? items in this game, when they lose durability, I believe actually break in the sense that they're gone. They will disappear from your inventory. They are broken. They're irreplaceable at that point. So naturally we engage in combat and take more melee damage because, you know, who we are as a person. Oh, that was worth it. With my luck, it's cursed. I have no doubt of this, but hey, it's something that the large axe will be worth more than that cloak. Okay. We're going to tiptoe our way back home. How's our armor looking? Durability 2, so we need to fix that no matter what. Wouldn't mind the ability to run underground though. I don't understand why our character would be so apprehensive. Assuming that we can see as far on the screen as they can, surely they'd feel just as confident as we do, sprinting
Hello,
or
my
galloping
friend.
or...
Stay a while
We've got
and
to
listen.
traverse the area, so we've got a bow. Fuck off with that. Seriously. 5 for scratch and tin ring of weakness because FML. Man, RNGesus hates me. You're gone. So, what are you? You're awesome is what you are. Right, so what do we need? 27 strength, 21 dex. So we need to gain another another level before we can use that. But that's better weapon damage than what we're using by the time we've got it. We're going to put those points into dex anyway because AC. I'm going to put those into strength. What's giving us that boost? Oh, the armor. So we're going to hang on to that. Put it in our stash. I can christen that. Otherwise, the rest of it we're going to sell.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Oh, hello, magical bow that we're not going to be able to use. Bye. Oh, don't tell me bloody arrows are a thing now too. No? No, apparently not. 93, 200. Staff of Inferno, which I don't really... Of course you don't, so we'll go sell that to Adria. Ring that's absolutely worthless. Of course he doesn't want that as well, so we'll go sell those to Adria. We'll get Pepin to top up our health a little
What
bit.
ails you, my friend?
Come on,
I
thank you.
sense a soul in search of answers.
So you will sell... We will move you guys there. There, now what do you have? Charged bolt, heal other. Again with the heal other. Frost shard. So, I'm thinking charged bolt might actually be the way to go. Because it's the closest thing to an AoE we're going to get for a while. And in a group like we had previously, it might just make the difference with the non-skeletal enemies. I think the skeletons all have a resistance to lightning.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Of course. Of course we can't fix that one thing. Sigh. So our armor's about to go. That's a thing. And back around.
I cannot get there from here.
Neck Minute gets there from there. Cloak, we're going to swap over to you actually. We're going to take the AC hit just so that we don't accidentally destroy our best armor yet. Closed door with the promise of another spell book. Oh, hey there, guys. And you're all going to run away like the cowards that you are, and I'm going to charge bolt you.
Not enough mana.
Well, that was remarkably effective. Healing, Holy Bolt, Gold. Dark Pact. Well, now we have it. What does it do? Dark Pact. Sacrifice part of your life energy to recover mana. That could be useful if we have Mana Shield. I wonder if that will... I wonder if we can use that to reduce hit points, bolster a Mana Shield. The reason I'm thinking that is twofold. Firstly, well, Mana Shield is life. But secondly, I remember it was a glitch in the original game that if you had one hit point, then you wouldn't be stunned when things hit you. Which means that you don't get dragged back that tile, you don't have the delay, but you know, get your shit together before you can hit things again. There was no staggering, so it's worth looking into that. We managed to not die there, which is always positive. I'm wondering if they're actually tracking the enemies down now. That would make me very, very happy. Scroll of Resurrect, which we can sell. Another Scroll of Resurrect, so we can sell those. We'll level up our Charged Bolt. Happy to do that. What are you? Healing? Resurrect. Just put those there.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
See, I'm happy with how that spell works. Holy Bolt again. At least it's effective against what we're up against down here. Now that level we wanted to put into Dex so that we can use that scimitar. But we'll also need to fix up our armor in order to get the strength bonus to equip it. At least that should hopefully bolster our melee damage. 8, 6. Swap that. Smack the barrel with my stick. So. I'm assuming this is going to be equally brief to the previous level 1. Got the meter at the bottom of the screen. I don't know why I'm checking my character sheet for experience. Actually, I'm curious. There is now cold in this game. Cold was not a thing previously. You had fire, lightning, and magic resistance. But no cold. Now we have cold resistance. I wonder if cold damage has the same slowing effect as Diablo 2. Identify, we will enjoy that. Undoubtedly wasting it on something cursed like this ring here. Ring of the Jackal, minus 8 hit points. Called it. Now if I recall, no one's actually giving us money for the cursed rings, so we'll just leave it there. At least in the base game you could sell them for a solitary gold piece. Nice try, Bonesy. Scroll of Inferno, that's something. Use that in the next group we encounter. I can see you, scavenger. Play dead. Holy bolt! Who'd have thunk it? I think we've managed to clear the level. You know, we've missed a corner over here. What's in this corner, I wonder? Nothing! Of course. Well, that's level 1 for the second time. Let's try level 2. We've got... Where did it go? I haven't hotkeyed it yet, have I? Where are we? F6, F7... Yeah, that'll do. That makes no sense whatsoever. I will settle on hotkeys once I find a selection of spells I'm likely to use in the moderate term. I think this is already more than I've ever used to charge bolt. Okay, so far so good. We've already survived longer than we did in any of our previous attempts at this level, and we've got blinks.
Not enough mana.
Fiends, sorry. And hiddens. I definitely want to stay here.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
I'll take it. Alright, so the logic behind this is hidden are a monster you wouldn't normally see this early on in the game. So aside from, yeah, it's going to be a more difficult playthrough, this tells me that at least this part of the world is probably going to be leveled higher than the average, which means the loot's going to be commensurately better. And that's what we want. We want loot. It's Diablo. You only ever play Diablo for the loot. And he dropped a hell of a lot of gold if I read that right. I think that was something like 300 gold. Oh, hey.
I cannot get there from here. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I cannot get there from here.
Alright, so yeah, the difficulty curve is substantial. But at the same time, look at all that loot. Kind of worth it. Seems to me that the search skill is audios, though, if it exists in this game.
I cannot carry anymore.
Oh wow, heal other. Yay. Because, you know, I'll totally be playing this. I don't even think multiplayer functionality is enabled yet in this mod. AC3, AC3, crap, durability. Do just a bit of juggling for a moment so that we can pick up this other thing. Thank you. Ajax, do we have any scrolls of identify? Resurrect. Resurrect town portal. Infernos. We'll just move the Infernos over here so we can rain fiery death down on our enemies. And I reckon we should probably make a town portal here. Head up to town. The loading time is as fast as it is because I'm using a virtual copy of my Diablo disc.
What ails
I
you,
do
my
own
friend?
the original game, but why not use the virtual one, which cuts down on loading times like that? Trade. You won't buy any of this stuff anyway, so why do I care? Swap back to you. Sell what we can.
What can I do for you?
Sell you.
Hello, my friend.
Kane.
Stay a while and listen.
Sigh, everything is cursed.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Still worth 360, so we still made a profit of 25 gold on that one and 260 gold on that one. And we can repair our stuff. Whether that was a smart life choice remains to be seen, but still, we can fix our stuff. Actually, we can also swap to that scimitar now and hopefully up our melee damage output. What I'll do, grab you, and I'll put you as my B weapon. So, what have we got? 4 to 20, so it does a hell of a lot more damage. 1% more likely to hit, and I'm assuming a faster attack speed generally. Not that we're going to be building this character up for melee, but right now it's kind of essential while resources suck. We need to be able to hold our own.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Sold. 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 Not gonna buy things other than... Oh, we can't really use any of that. What are you? We sold them to her. I'm gonna keep the Charges of Inferno. Not something I'd normally say, but right now I think we're better off holding on to them. So what I'll probably do is clear level 2 and then I'll have to call it a stream because of time constraints here, but... Oh, I didn't get a town portal scroll! Oh my god, failure and sadness and general butthurt. But man, that... Oh, rip and tear! Yes! I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. We can hang down here a bit. So we've still got the stuff, the availability of healing. And then we've got the sword for making things not alive anymore. Holy moly. That was a lucky second shot. As was that. Come get some, bitches! Oh, where are you? All the way down there. I'm wary of sending my mouse too far down. I've already clicked out of the screen once. Not that it's a game-breaking thing, it's just a thing that irritates me. Also, with my luck, I do it at just the right moment for us to die while I'm stuck changing between windows, wondering where the hell my game went. I didn't repair this sword before we came down here either. That sudden realization makes me sad. This thing is brutal. I realize this is like baby's first rare item. I totally get that, but relative to our current needs, this sword is gratuitous.
Not enough mana.
Fix that. Yeah, there goes the durability.
Not enough mana.
I'm very, very sad that we don't have a town portal scroll though. So I feel we're going to need to repair our stuff before we find one. Come here. Oh, you're unique. Oh, that was remarkably easy then. That was remarkably close. Oh my god, where's my healing? Where are my heals? There we go. Oh, am I out of healing charges? Yes, I'm out of healing charges. Wow, I fail.
Not enough mana.
Of course. Very, very worried of my health situation. Of course you're an archer. Wow, that was close. Oh, finally one we can't use. How many hit points do we have? We've still got a decent amount of health. Hanging in there somehow. Do we have a healing spell that we can actually use on ourselves? No. But we can go in there because I realize that we have mana potions that we haven't used. That's better. We have an identify scroll. What can we use that on? Oh, that was close. Small shield. Yes, I will take that. Boost to my AC. Healing potion. Boost to my not dying. And we'll use you on the dagger. Of course. But it's got a positive attribute, so it may just still not be completely worthless, and we'll hang on to it. This is fun. Okay. Oh, and we miss. That was close. Alright, we're on what, 1 hit point? 6 hit points. Who took that shot? We're not going to level before we take another hit, I think. We're going to have to do the really frustrating trek back home. Makes me very, very sad. My own stupid fault, but at least the stairs between levels 1 and 2 are not far apart. It's some small consolation. And I'm going to buy some healing potions, damn it. I'll stop being a tight ass. Up to town. Wouldn't mind finding one of those waypoints, actually. That would make life a bit easier.
What ails you, my friend?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
Against my
and
better
listen.
judgment. Hey, that actually turned out to be worth identifying.
Well, what can I do for you?
280. See, we made 23 gold out of that. Ow. That's what we get, though. None of those are better. Wow, a whole extra point of armor for 400 gold. I'll pass on that. How are we for gold? Okay, we can afford to stock up our belt now.
What ails you, my friend?
Okay, that makes me happier. There's always a sense of achievement in this game too when you can afford to stock up your belt with full healing or full mana potions that first time.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
So are you. A bunch of things I know I can't. Oh my god, it's even a Book of Town portal. We're gonna buy 2 of these now. We're gonna keep 1 in our stat. No, we're just gonna keep both in our person. Who am I kidding? We'll buy 1 mana potion. Because right now we seem to be holding our own with sword and shield against better judgment, but can we recharge our staff? How much will that cost? No? No, we can't afford to recharge our staff because I bought too many things. Oh, that'll learn me. And down we go. So I wonder how the waypoint system's implemented in this game, because the dungeon itself was never that big. And you already had a de facto waypoint system in so far as you had stairs every few levels back to the surface. So I wonder how those relate to each other. I wonder how those relate to each other now. Oh, a blood fountain. That's infinite heals. That makes me happy. Door to that is just down here, apparently. There it is. Grab that. Oh, a helmet. We've already got a skull cap. 2, 4. It's not even as good as what we're wearing, so we know the rule. We leave it behind. Just think, if I'd known that that was there, if I'd opened my bloody eyes, we could have avoided a trip back to town. We know what to do here.
Not enough mana.
That was entirely too much fun. Another book of Dark Pact. I suppose right now, with a blood fountain there, it's actually a good spell to have. What we'll do is, we need 36. We got 5 points. I'm going to start putting points into magic because we need to be building that up. Where's Dark Pact? Do we have? Okay, there we go.
I cannot cast that yet.
Oh, it has a cooldown. Really? 58 seconds. Costs 10% life for the sake of stuff or mana. Okay, well, suddenly less enamored with that as a general idea. Right, so we can read that. Might as well cast that. And town portal is F1. No? Apparently I can't switch to... Oh, it's my own zombie twit. My god, wake up. Hey look, we can go in there and die when we're done with this. Another book of Dark Pact. Do you mind? Bryce said we're recovering gold at a decent rate now. I'm not too afraid of our finances. There's the way down to level 3, which of course is meaningless because, as we're calling it at the end of this level, I'll have to find it again next stream, but at least we're traveling a bit easier. One, 2, and 3. Book with a scroll of healing, which we're actually going to just use. No, I don't care. I really don't care that we wasted that scroll of resurrect. Oh no, it's 60 gold. Water passage. That will give us the ring of truth when we're done with it. Waypoint! Seriously! All of the mixed feelings. But hey, that's kind of cool. Let's identify this ring while we're here. Well, that's handy. That saves us playing through level 1 at least.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, and it actually might be a worthwhile ring too, plus 18 hit points. Just the
What
two I'm
ails
after.
you, my friend?
Well, what can I do for you?
Repair our stuff. Otherwise, you can't really do much for us. Okay, well that was a step up in the world. Waypoint back to level 2. Well, that'll make life a lot easier. Hopefully it'll be just as propinquitous to our quests next time we use it as well. We'll clear the level, then we'll do the water supply, and then we'll attempt the butcher. But I don't have any ranged weapons on me to do my cheesy corner him in a stairwell trick. What do we have behind this one? Oh, some zombies. I mean, zombies! Oh, hey.
Not enough mana.
Okay, Charged Bolt has won some points back in my heart. Inferno, Identify. Mana Potion. Might as well grab this mundane stuff since we're just about close to the level, and we've got a waypoint right there that we can just sell them quickly anyway. Frost Shard. AC 8, AC 3. Ah! Upgrade. That'll be worth a bit. We get in.
I cannot get there from here.
You're meant to die. Thank you. Oh, looks like we finished this level too. So aside from the town portal related drama, that was a much more solid showing than last time we attempted level 2. Spike Club, I don't care. Nope, generally don't give two craps about any of that. We'll come around and we'll loot these barrels. I check barrels, I take barrels very seriously. I have found a very cool unique item in barrels before. There's a breastplate in the original game called, I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, but it's called Nadja's Light Plate, and it gives +1 to skills, +1 to spells, and that dropped out of a barrel last time I played Diablo with, no, it was 2 mages ago now, 2 sorcerers ago now, but it's certainly worth finding, worth hanging on to. It's a decent armor class, especially for a character that generally doesn't engage, and yeah, bonuses to spellcasting. Don't care about the cap. Right. Down we go. Hopefully our insane attack speed will serve us well here. Go back to level, so I'm not going to use a health potion. That one into magic as well, so that we can read these books. Oh, we still can't read that one. Screw you, game. This sword is brutal. I love it. But the real test is going to be the Flesh Clan right here. Come on. Yeah, I'm very happy with that performance. I'm very, very happy with that. We're going to be rooted when it comes time to take on the one with the bow, but I'm happy all the same. Another axe. Mana potion, which we'll grab. Two down here, again both melee. Not just the one. Okay, I stand corrected. I just had a memory of there being a second one. Rags, could not care less. What we'll do is just put these over here, quaff that, just organise our inventory a little. Some gold. Our gold's not looking terrible. Of course, the waypoint does make things a little more convenient. Oh, hey. Hey there, Unique. I see you there, Unique. Let's see, well, we're just going to have to Inferno him. Wow, them hit points. This is a new thing. This is modded content right here. I am so glad we have this sword. We would not have been doing that but for that sword. Wow. Identify, why not? Was that identify or was that something else? Okay, I thought that was identify. I am afraid of the butcher, but I said we would for some reason. Yeah, okay, let's give it a whirl. Worst case is we drop, what, 10% of our gold by the look of it? I can live with that. I'm assuming that the consequences of dying will increase later on. Oh. Oh, hey. Well, this is new. This is very new. So that's why Wirt was having a stroke.
Not enough mana.
Well, this is certainly interesting, I'll give it that. Nothing on there? Oh, okay. Bow. That was close.
Not enough mana.
How many hit points do we have? 5. Let's fix that. Now, I know I picked up an identify scroll then. Oh, no, I didn't. Let's see. Belt of Thorns. Yeah, why not? It's certainly not going to be worse.
I cannot get there from here.
We'll just stand here and grind out some experience. Why not? Oh my god, and we moved away from the door. Grab those. This is all very amusing and stuff, but I truly fear for what actually awaits us on this level. And I'm only engaging these because I feel the need to complete that level up. That's new.
Where would I put this?
You really want my suggestions there? Cloak, we're gonna drop the bow, it's gonna be worthless. Some gold. Why, that's got a little chip on it.
I cannot get there from here. Looks like it is rusted shut.
Well, that's new. Wonder if that's a previously cut sound voice clip or what?
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Cannot get there from here.
Oh well. All things considered, we're handling that pretty well still. Let's see. Blacksmith.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Repair my stuff, please.
What's that you said?
What's that I say? Give me my reward.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
How do you look? Okay, well that is indeed better than what we had before. It's still resistol plus 10. I reckon resistol plus 10 is worth sacrificing those 3 points.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Sold, sold. We'll go and sell those to... Oh, hello! Very nice, we can't afford that at all. We'll run up and sell these to Adria. And then we'll have another crack at the butcher and then we'll call it.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Correct. I don't care what she's got to sell, I'm not interested right now. We are saving our gold. We've got a couple of mana oh, we should get her to top our mana up though. That would be an intelligent thing to do, which is why I didn't think of doing it.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Almost looks like there's more of Tristram to explore too, which we'll do next stream. I'm kind of fixated now on stabbing the butcher in the face.
What ails you, my friend?
There we go. Can we put gold in the stash? We can. It's a big fuck off stash too. So hopefully we won't lose that now when we inevitably die. Cathedral. Town portal in here. Okay. Butcher, come at me, bro, in an entirely non-homoerotic manner. And of course, that one kill away from having not had to redo all of that. My luck. Desecrated body. All the fun. Healing potion. Are there any more of those levers? Was there one on the other side I perhaps needed to hit, or are they now open? No, they are now open. Oh, hey. We actually have a snowball's chance in hell against this.
Not enough mana.
Not this lifetime, but we've got a snowball's chance in hell. Grab that. And that. Why not?
Not enough mana.
He's not healing, I'm noticing.
Not enough mana.
Can I run away, please, game? That would be ever so wonderful. Are you charge bolt? No, you're just faster attack. Well, we're going to bravely run back here. And town portal our asses back to not there. Actually, we're just going to use that waypoint. We're going to get some mana potion. We could do this. We could actually do a thing. That would make me happy. Back to Tristram. But that magic, so that rare dagger as well, that piques my interest. But right now I'm fixated on getting this done. Oh, we need to go back and get our gold. That's right. Things I'm mixed about them not importing from Diablo 2.
What ails you, my friend?
Let's see. Fill that up. Just toddle over this way. Can we buy the next level of belt by any stretch of the imagination?
What can I do for you?
No! We cannot. We can probably gamble for it with Geed, but at the same time not in a particular hurry. Just curious as to whether we could perhaps
I sense a soul in search of answers.
save ourselves just a little inventory space. What are you? Inferno, Holy Bolt, don't care. What are you? Lightning. Okay, that'll do. Back at it. And I wonder if this is something that we can grind with each playthrough as well. Asking the hard questions. I love the way that's been implemented. Oh, I see what you did there, game.
Not enough mana. The spirits of the dead
We
are
did
now
it.
avenged.
We've got a unique cleaver, large rags, and a magical axe. And I'll grab whatever that was, which I think it was just a mundane axe. Sash. I was way off. Some desecrated bodies. Fun for the whole family. And a large chest. I wonder what's in here. Short staff of charge
I have
bolt.
no room.
Well, we can get rid of this completely worthless short staff there. And we're just going to town portal it. I think we've earned a bit of laziness there. Do we get anything? Oh, we're not going to get anything else. Yeah, the quest is done. So, Kane.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Identify all my things. So, the cleaver. 12 of 12 damage. That thing is savage if you're a fighter, which we are not. So we'll probably end up selling it, but we'll hold on to it right now for curiosity. Let's see, 1 to 5, 2 to all attributes, plus 3 to magic. You're actually not as good as what we're currently using. Not even close. AC 2 with crap durability, so we're not holding on to you by definition. And you regenerates 1 mana per 5 seconds. I'm going to swap you for our other staff. That's worth holding on to. Let's talk for 5 seconds and see how that goes in terms of regeneration. I'm not too impressed so far. Not at all. Why do we not get everybody down in the dungeon for that to do its thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it does in fact regenerate. That is adorable.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Of course you don't want that. What are you worth? We're just going to drop you on the ground. We don't care. Wow, so that's where the money is. I'm gonna sell it. We're not gonna use it. What are you worth compared to... Okay. Repair our gear. Now we get the next level of belt, but I don't think that's gonna have the extra slot in it anyway, so... meh. Well then. We'll put our gold in our stash because we can. 7,000 gold pieces. And we're going to call it there. So for everyone who tuned in on Twitch, thank you very much. This has been the start of Diablo Project Belzebub. For everyone catching it up on my YouTube channel or on the Twitch VOD, hi, how you doing? And I'll see you all in whatever I happen to play next. But for now, cheers.